My teacher pulled me outside of class and said, "I know what you did and you're going to be expelled for it. Go straight to the principal's office." I laughed and said, "That's not funny, Mrs. Patterson." She got pissed and said, "Go, now." I was shocked. I was an honor roll student with perfect grades. I asked, "What did I do?" She got closer to me and said, "Oh, now you want to play dumb? I'm not buying it for a second. The principal already knows. Now go." Something was seriously not right, and I had no idea what she was talking about. I looked back into my class and saw my girlfriend, Molly. We shared a panicked look. I walked into my principal's office and he had a look of disgust. He normally jokes with me about baseball and tells me a dad joke. What is happening? I sat across from him, terrified. He watched me for a few seconds and I couldn't look him in the eyes. He finally said, "Are you going to confess or will I need to pull it out of you?" I was so confused and said, "Sir, I swear on my life that I have no idea why I'm here or what you're talking about." He sharply said, "Fine, that's how you want to play it? We can do it that way." He pulled out a file and opened it up to reveal a stack of papers that I didn't recognize. He asked, "Do those look familiar?" I looked at the sheet on top and saw that it was someone's test with a grade on it. I shook my head, "No." He glared at me and said, "You do realize that the consequences for this is expulsion, right?" I started sweating, my stomach in knots. I said, "I don't understand. These are somebody's tests. What does that have to do with me?" He slammed his fist into the desk and said, "Cut the bull crap. We know you've been charging money to take other students' tests for them. You've been doing it for over 2 years." I looked at him as if he was crazy and said, "This is a complete lie. I didn't take anyone's test for them. I barely have enough lunch money. You have the wrong person." He pointed to the tests and said, "We had these tests examined by a handwriting expert. Why are they in your handwriting?" That stumped me. I had no clue. I looked at each test paper and the writing looked like mine, but I hadn't written any of it. I said, "Someone made this up and is out to get me for some reason. I don't understand it." He cut me off and said, "Fine, I will start the process of expelling you from school, and this will be recorded on your name so any college you apply for will be notified. I'll have our officer escort you off of the premises." I almost puked on his desk and left. I told my parents what had happened and they called the principal. He treated them as if they were in on my supposed grand cheating scheme and said that I was being expelled. My entire life was about to be ruined by something I didn't do. I called my girlfriend Molly and she was in tears. I asked her, "Why is your mom out to get me?" Molly was Mrs. Patterson's daughter and she never liked the idea of us dating. Molly told me that she needed to speak to me about something urgent. We met at a gas station and she said, "My mom's framing you because she wants me to never see you again." I was shocked and said, "Why? What did I do to her?" She responded, "It's not about what you did to her. It's about what you did to me." That confused me even more and I asked, "What did I do to you?" She started crying and said, "You got me pregnant." I passed out, hit the concrete near a gas pump. My parents and I explained everything to the principal. I said, "Mrs. Patterson doctored all the tests to make them look like my writing." My principal didn't believe us. He sided with Mrs. Patterson because obviously she denied everything. My dad hired a top lawyer, and with what he threatened, we never even made it to court. The truth came out quickly, and my principal fired Mrs. Patterson, gave me a clean record, and welcomed me back to school. I ended up having a newborn baby boy, and he was the cutest thing I had ever seen. Mrs. Patterson and I have reconciled, and we all spend the holidays together. But between us, I still think she's a bitch.